Are you ready to stretch and sketch it out with me today? This is Trending Tuesday on the morning show with Kelly and Barbara. Sarah Lin to stretch us out. And we've got Jamie, Teo and Chen in studio to talk to us a little bit about how they've been passing circuit breaker. Don't go away. This is the morning show with Kelly and Barbara. Welcome to Trending Tuesday. This is the morning show with Kelly and Barbara. How are you doing? How are you, May?
I'm okay, actually. I'm not too bad. I had a good night's sleep. I know you had a good night's sleep.
I had a great night's sleep, as you can tell.
All right, so getting into Trending Tuesdays, obviously we've had a great lineup of stuff here on Get Active TV, starting with First Light at 7:30 a.m., a nice good old stretch, a little bit of cardio work in there as well, and 8:30 House was in the building for that big old sweat session.
Of course, now you've got us for the next hour, keeping you company before you join Raj Kumar in your house at 12 o'clock. We've then got Yoga Basics with Yoga Movement at 3 p.m. and What You Cooking with Ben Logan later on at 8.
What you cooking today?
I think I'm actually going to make my fajitas.
I think I'm going to have soba noodles.
You mean your healthy opt-out?
My healthy opt-out pasta, soba noodles. But before all that, we're gonna take you through the numbers today on COVID. Yesterday, actually, we saw 305 new cases, so a very nice dip, only 2 of which were community cases, 0 work permit holders residing outside the dorms, and 303 residing within the dorms.
We've seen a consistent 99% link to known clusters, which is great news because it means that we are keeping tabs pretty much of exactly where people are contracting their COVID from. Our total now sits at 28,343. Like we said, the numbers are still going to keep going up simply because we are testing and consistently testing all of our foreign workers as well. A little bit of a bright side though on our Trending Tuesday is that it's Taco Tuesday. I'm having fajitas though. Does that count? Yeah, kind of.
It's maybe. Like basically all this Mexican food is just the same ingredients in different ways. It's either in a hard shell taco, a soft shell taco, a quesadilla,
you
a wrap.
Wrap it up, you deep fry it, it's a chimichanga.
Yeah, different types of wraps have different names. Whether you put rice in it, whether you put it in a bowl.
It's a burrito, put it in a bowl, it's a bowl.
Exactly. So,
hey. Anyway.
But
the guys that do it good,
Papi's Tacos.
That's right. These guys are going to be giving you a free meal for one lucky winner, and 2 other people will walk away with consolation prizes of 15% off your order. All you need to tell us is...
guac or nachos?
Yes.
Which one can you not live without?
For me, it would be guac. Because
Yeah.
I think it's very, very versatile. Like I'm not much of a, I'm a texture person, and crunchy, hard things, just not my jam.
Well, I do love nachos, especially if it's got chili con carne on it and lots of cheese.
And guac. See?
And guac, but you still need the guac. No, I must agree, gotta have the guac. So drop us a comment. Make sure you also like and share the Get Active TV Facebook page and share the morning show onto your page and comment and tell us, guac or nachos, what's your preference and why? And you might be walking away with a free meal from Papi's Tacos.
Thanks to Papi's Tacos, but also coming up today, a great lineup of guests. We've got Jamie, Teo on Zoom a little bit later on. We've also got EC coming in to join us. You'll have known him, seen him on Kin, and now he's joining us in studio because he's also been sketching a lot. And he's a great illustrator. I'll tell you all about how I got to know about him and his illustrations very, very soon. But Barbara's going to have her first crack out with Sarah. What are you doing?
Oh, hip.
Okay, she clearly needs to warm up a little bit more. Luckily, we're going for a short break before she comes back with a stretch session with Sarah Lin. Don't go anywhere. Oh, please stop. Don't go anywhere. This is the morning show with Kelly and a very unflexible Barbara.
Oh, yeah.
Look, in no way can we compare ourselves to healthcare workers, to those hitting the streets, keeping people safe, but I think we serve a different purpose.
I hope that people can take away a fun new fact or something to help their physical or mental development at this point in time.
Regardless of which industry you're from, we all face the same challenges. If all of us were to stay united and persevere till the end, I'm very sure we'll overcome the whole thing together.
What we as entertainers are trying to do is to sound out to as much people as possible that there is every possibility to move to the next phase of the future with positivity in mind.
We have a much leaner team than any other production that I've worked on. We're doing a lot with very little resources to ensure that we adhere to all of the rules and regulations. I feel like we're serving the needs of Singaporeans currently at home. We are entertaining them, we're giving them ideas, and we're trying to bring the outside world inside. That's something that we feel like the Singaporeans need, and if we don't do it, then who will?
Welcome back to the morning show. Kelly's popped off for a quick coffee, and every time she's done her stretch with Sarah Lin, she's looked really nimble and warmed up after that. So I've decided that it is officially time for me to try one of Sarah's stretch sessions as we get a gyro going. That's the only way I can describe it, getting the gyro on in there. Sarah, welcome back. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me again.
What we gonna do?
We're gonna move.
Okay.
We're gonna move the spine, we're gonna move your hips. But we're first gonna start off with a breath exercise. Really quick breath exercise. So if you put your hands on your belly, on your belly button, as if you can interlace them, you can just put them there.
I've got a really short body, so my belly button's a lot more.
Yeah, as long as you can find your belly button.
It's there.
Okay, all right, good. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe. We're gonna use what we call in gyrokinesis a squeezing breath. So it's almost like you're squeezing your belly and you're blowing the air out. Like you're fogging up a mirror forcefully.
Or Kelly's just
punching you somewhere. Yeah, somebody's punching you. So let's do it with a bit of rhythm. So you go and there you go. Good.
to make sure I'm in sync with you as
yeah,
well.
nice. You're doing a good job. Okay. So then we're just going to move with this breath, okay? So we're just going to breathe out and use that breath and then just tip your pelvis forward like it's a bowl of water.
Okay.
And back. Forward and back. We go really slow, okay? Forward and back. Yeah, relax it. Relax your shoulders. And you want to move, right? You don't want to be like a statue. And forward and back. And forward and back. And forward and back. Yeah, there we go. So we make it a little bigger. So as you go forward, keep moving. You bring your ribs forward. And back. Forward in front of your pubic bones, back behind your sit bones. And then we make it a little bigger. Bring your chest forward and forward and back. So it's like an arch and a curl, and arch and curl. Very nice. And come back to the center. Good job.
I feel like I'm in one of those old school Shaolin like movies that I used to watch with mum when I was a kid.
Yes.
And they're doing all the movements and it's like,
yes, because this is where all your power comes from. Okay?
Yeah.
So then we bring your hands behind your head and we're going to move your spine a bit more. Okay. So interlace your fingers and you want to lift your body out from your hips, ground your feet into the floor, and then think about drawing a figure 8 with your ribs, like you're scooping something up with your ribs. And we bring the breath in again. Breathe, Barbara.
okay. I have this horrible tendency of forgetting.
Don't need to think. Your body knows how to move. And 3.
Want a bet?
And 2. And 1. And then we come into the center. And then we just do 4 counts in an arch. So we go a small mini arch first from the pelvis. Then we go 2 and 3 and end up in your nice big arch. And then we curl. And 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Then we do that over the right hip. So we turn to the right and arch 1 and 2 and 3 and arch and curl. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Then we go over to the left hip and then we arch and 2 and 3 and 4.
Y'all can't see it, but everyone else in the studio is laughing at me right now.
Curl. And 2 and 3 and 4. And then we come back to the center. Wait till you see the next exercise we're going to make her do. Okay, we're going to do some rotation.
Oh, we're done. Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to bring your right hand onto your right hip.
Right hand, right hip.
Left hand onto your thigh here.
Got it.
We're going to rotate to the back like a corkscrew for 4 counts. Okay. So
Like opening a wine bottle?
Yes.
All right.
Without the
this
wine.
I can do.
And we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we go to the left with 4 counts. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time to the right. 1 and 2. Go taller every time you rotate. And 4 and to the left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. And then we go 2 counts. 1 and 2 and to the left. And 1 and 2. Then we go 1 count. 1 count all the way around.
Got it.
And center. All the way around to the left. And center. Good. All right. So now we've warmed up your spine in rotation.
I'm sweating.
Your right hand's going to be facing you. We're going to do one more. Your left
It's
hand.
one of those illusion tricks.
Your left. Yeah, miming. Well, so we call this wrestling because you want to kind of you want to kind of press your palms against each other, okay?
Okay.
And imagine there's a line attached from your chest to your palms.
Okay.
So you want to keep them in the same line, and then you're going to twist to the right. And then you turn, so you swivel your palms, so now turn your fingers the other way. Yeah, the other way around. Yeah, and then turn to the left. Yeah, and then we turn to the right, turn your palms again. And from the ribs, and to the left, turn the palms. Okay, now we do faster. And.
I feel like a fireball should be coming out of my hands at this point.
Pressing your hands together. And 3, last one, and 4. Good. Then we do a diagonal one. And then we're done. So you're just going to go to the diagonal. Yep. So you almost like your elbow wants to aim to your right hip. And then we go up and over, change the hands, and go down to your left hip. And right. And left. And right.
Look at me go.
And left. Good. And then we come back to the center and we finish off with an arch. And curl and a wave. So you want to arch your spine, lift the chest, lean forward over your hips like you want your chest to reach the corner, the other side of the room. And then you curl back. Curl behind your sit bones with your head over your pubic bones, and you come back to the center. And arch.
Oh, again.
And curl, breathe. Let's do that 2 more times. And curl back, just to finish things off. Okay. One last one, and breathe. Send your breath out. And then curl and bring it back in. And stack your spine.
Wow, I'm feeling nimble. Yeah. I'm feeling stretch. Oh, look at that hip flex right there. All right, well, thank you so much, Sarah, for joining us today.
Problem.
I had a lot of fun doing that. Maybe I'll take over and I'll do all your stretch segments now.
Sure.
Gyro's just great.
Thanks.
I mean,
yeah, it's great. It's a great one to really like generate energy. You can actually feel like heat, internal heat.
Awesome. Well, we are going to pop off for a quick break, but when we come back, we get to chat with Jamie Teo, all things that are trending, plus a little bit of a TikTok. Be right back.
Look, no way can we compare ourselves to healthcare workers, to those hitting the streets, keeping people safe, but I think we serve a different purpose.
I hope that people can take away a fun new fact or something to help their physical or mental development at this point in time.
Regardless of which industry you're from, we all face the same challenges. If all of us were to stay united and persevere till the end, I'm very sure we'll overcome the whole thing together.
What we as entertainers are trying to do is to sound out to as much people as possible that there is every possibility to move to the next phase of the future with positivity in mind.
We have a much leaner team than any other production that I've worked on. We're doing a lot with very little resources to ensure that we adhere to all of the rules and regulations. I feel like we're serving the needs of Singaporeans currently at home. We are entertaining them, we're giving them ideas, and we're trying to bring the outside world inside. That's something that we feel like the Singaporeans need, and if we don't do it, then who will?
And welcome back to the morning show with Kelly and Barbara, back from a break and ready for our next Zoom call.
That's right. It's Trending Tuesday, so we thought we would get someone who checks all the boxes, and who better than Jamie Teo, Fly Entertainment Artiste, joining us from home. Jamie, how are you doing?
Hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I am doing very well.
Fantastic. So,
as you can see, I am home in my bedroom.
That's
still.
very good.
So you guys are in the studio.
a lot of people enjoying their time at home, and you've been doing it you've been using the time very productively, haven't you?
Yes, but this is what I like to do. I like to make things.
Okay, so three
actually,
things.
This is a good time for me.
Three things that we want to talk to you about today. One, your art. Two, your fitness. And three, your TikTok. So let's start with your artwork, since you've got it prominently displayed behind you. I'd been following on your IG, and I'd seen the different paintings that you've been painting anyway. And then you went and decided to revamp your room with that beautiful mural behind you. Tell us about that.
Thank you very much for appreciating my art. So the thing with this mural is that I saw it online. Somebody said, I mean, it looked relatively easy when she showed it. I mean, when I saw that blog page about how to paint a mural on your wall. And I have been wanting to do something with that white wall behind me for the longest time. So I decided that, you know, what the heck, I'm just going to go out, buy a bottle of paint, and come back and try it. And it was really, really easy to do it. So I'm really glad I did it, because every day when I walk into my room now, I'm very happy to see this mural. And also for Chinese, when they say that when you have a kao shan, which is a backing, this is for good feng shui reasons as well then.
Wow.
I only found that out afterwards, but yeah.
So you say it was really easy, but I think you are naturally very talented when it comes to painting. We've seen a lot of like your canvas work
I'd like to set this up. Barbara had a crack at art therapy and tried to do like acrylic painting.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't great. Anyway, that's not my question, okay? So my question is, you said it was really easy, and you went out to buy a pot of paint. So you can see on the mural, like it's all different variants of gray. So did you just buy gray and that whole thing is from one gray pot? Or did you buy multiple grays?
No, so it's just, you only need two colors. I already have white at home, and I bought a gray. So you just mix it in varying degrees. So you start from the lightest, from the top, whereas white, you add a little bit more gray, and then there's a second layer. And then you just keep adding on and make sure that the last layer is undiluted grey paint.
Wow. And how long did the whole process take you?
2 hours?
That's it?
You mean plus the...
No.
So you didn't wait for it to dry? I mean...
No, you just keep going.
Look at her
So
face.
I did not expect it to take 2 hours, which is why I did not set up a time lapse, a video for this wall.
Yeah.
And when I realized that, hey, this is actually quite doable, and Renee, my daughter, really liked it, so I said I'll do one for her room as well. And that was when I did a time lapse video for her room. But her room took longer because her wall is bigger than mine.
Yeah.
But again, same thing. You just need one base color, and then you just keep adding it to the whites.
And one tin was enough per color?
You need a bigger white, depending on the size of your wall. You'll probably need a bigger white tin and the smallest colored tin can that you can buy.
Okay.
The smallest.
Who thinks I should paint my room?
Yeah, maybe no. I don't think. No.
I have faith in myself now.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I maybe don't have as much
I
faith.
think no, Barbara. I am sure you can do it. I will send you that link where I followed the.
This is what you call
blog.
encouragement, okay? Learn it. Yes.
No, and the best thing about it is, even if you don't like it, you just paint over. No,
I think it's also a case of all the furniture I have in my room as well.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Okay, all right. Well, moving on.
Yes. Okay, so then let's talk about your fitness routines. You are looking amazing.
Thank you very much. So both of you, okay?
You got the abs going
thing
on.
with fitness is that it's something that I've done for the last 6 years. So it's not a new routine. So all that I've been posting online is something I've been posting since 6 years ago. And I always advocate working out at home because I don't like to travel. So if I have to travel to get someplace to get something done, then the chances are that I will not do it.
Yeah, I'm completely with you on that. I mean, I started out my workout journey at home as well because I was doing body rock when I first started because it go
I love
out to
body
the gym.
rock.
Yeah, I was so sad when I found out that Lisa Marie left and started out her own thing though, but she started out the workout. But I think it's all part of natural progression. But you're right, I think working out from home, minimal equipment, you don't need much to start, do you?
Yep. Yes, I'm totally with you on that. So I think for a lot of people, they ask me, how do you stay so disciplined to work out? So the thing is, it's not about me wanting to stay disciplined. It's that if you find a good enough purpose and reason to want to do it, then if your reason is good, you will stick with it. So my reason for wanting to work out is because I want to be strong, not because I want to be slim. So you have to have the correct purpose and motivation behind it.
Yeah, and I think that's interesting because you've got the two ways about it, right? Like you guys, if you have to travel to do it, you probably won't, whereas I'm the exact opposite. If I have to travel to get that workout in, that is my motivation to go for the class. So I'm struggling a lot more when it comes to working out from home. I struggle, yeah. Apparently I'm struggling with a lot of things. Can't do art, struggling to find motivation to work out. Oh dear.
No, but I really realize, from my conversations with other people who write me on IG, so everybody has a different, different things keep them from doing things.
Yep.
So you have to strike out all the things that, makes it an excuse for you to not do something. So for me, if I don't like to have to dress up to go out, I don't like to have to shower outside, I don't like to have to travel, I don't like to have to wait for classes. I think all of these reasons I eliminate when I work out at home.
You see,
so you have to find what your
I think that's really good. The idea of creating a list of all the things that's
Hinder
preventing you from working out.
Doing something, yes.
Right? And then you just find something that fits all those criterias. Once you cancel all of that, it's just I think that actually that's a great piece of advice.
But today we're quite limited with the circuit breaker.
That's true.
Half
that's
the things
true.
that are on my list are
so for example, Barbara, if you like to work out outside, another exercise that my friends have been sharing with me is that they have been doing stair climbing.
Yeah, so mom started doing that, and I'm thinking, because I don't really like to run, so maybe stairs might be a decent option. Okay, maybe I'll try stairs today.
Maybe. You
Maybe.
said that last week when Mum came on.
Yeah, well, okay, all right, just stop. All right, moving on. So some of your workout stuff that I found great has been like your dancing stuff.
Your shuffling. I love shuffling. So when I saw your shuffling tutorial and your videos, I was just like, yes, you're good. I love it.
Somebody is shuffling.
Do you want to shuffle now?
No, I do not want to shuffle right now. I'm in the wrong shoes for it. But it's awesome. Like, I love how you've taken this time to pick up TikTok. Is that Renee?
Yes, it is. Really want to say hi?
Yay!
Hi, Renee.
Okay. It is late and she needs to go and finish her practice. Go.
Oh,
Yes.
it's exactly the same with Sienna as well at home. It's like I'll be in the middle of like a live session, some house doing whatever, and she'll just come up to me with like a little wooden teacup, and she's like, "Mummy, have
Tea
some
for
for
you."
you." And I'm like dripping in sweat,
Yes,
trying
I
to
know.
conduct this workout. It's like they don't change.
This is, do you remember the day Barbara Tina on the show when we did the drawing? She was, do you remember? Yes? Say hi. Wait and say hi.
She's like, say yes.
She's like,
say yes.
yes,
yes.
yes.
But
Okay, bye.
motherhood, it's so glamorous. So yeah,
is.
and you've taken to TikTok along with a lot of other people, and everyone's just suddenly realizing that it's a great fun little platform to express themselves, kill a little bit of boredom, but you've learned how to dance, you've been doing shuffling tutorials, but you've also had a lot of fun with Renee.
Yes. So with TikTok, right? It's touted as a young person's platform.
Yeah, tell me
And I
about
really
it.
wouldn't have got on it if not for the fact that Renee and her friend said, Auntie Jamie, can you please join us so that we can have one more follower? I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's so cute.
So that was why I joined. And then when I joined, and then I started looking at the things that they were looking at so that I'll be more in tune with what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the top advice for kids on TikTok, for parents, I think would be to make sure you know what they're looking at, because there is a lot of explicit content, music, as well as visuals on TikTok. So when Renee is on TikTok, I will just ask her nicely to, if you hear anything with expletives or bad language, just, skip to the next one.
Yep.
If you see somebody not decently dressed, skip to the next one. And thankfully, she has been quite obedient on that front.
That's really good. And I like that the fact that you are embracing it and not just saying, no, you can't use TikTok, but you're actually adopting it and saying, okay, you can use it, but we're setting these parameters and we're setting the guidelines for correct usage.
Yeah, and also, I think also because she is of that age where you can't just tell her no.
Because then you tend to get a little bit of pushback.
Yes, because when they're younger, when they're at like 5, 6, you can say like no because mommy says so. But when they're at 10, you have to really explain it. And then the thing is, if all of their friends then are on it and they talk, about TikTok, then it's a bit difficult to say no, you can't go on it.
Correct. Renee, are you
So
enjoying
what
creating stuff with Mummy?
Enjoy creating stuff?
Yeah, it's fun, right?
What's your favorite stuff? What's your favorite stuff to do with mommy? Dances? And by the way, dances are a great workout, which we all know, right?
The shuffling.
And
Do you know
all
how many
these TikTok
calories you
dances-
burn shuffling?
Oh yeah, shuffling is a really good workout. But even the ones that I do with Renee, right? These are also very good workouts. So those are the only kind of workouts I get in with her, because she doesn't like to do the HIIT type workouts. So when she does dances, she will tell me like, "Mommy, I'm all sweating. Are you sweating too? Are you all wet on your nose?"
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
Well, I think it is really
it's
good.
a good form to bond and to exercise.
Awesome.
I bet it is. How are you coping with, like, obviously they're on the May holidays now, but how's home-based learning been as well? Renee's just sitting there like, yeah.
Oh, it was no, I did not like that one bit. Yeah, I prefer to outsource the learning, and also because I think it works for different parents. I am not so patient with my own child for some reason. But I hear that from other parents that they usually have more patience for other people's kids. And I think that's just human nature. I mean, for a lot of people.
Well, that's why we have
everyone,
teachers, right?
Well-
Because they're patient with everyone else's kids.
Well, I once read an article talking about how children act up more so with their mothers. With parents, yes, but with their mothers more so because they feel like they don't have to hide who they really are. They feel like they can openly express their true feelings. Whereas with other people, they feel like they need to be a little more mindful of what they're saying and how they put themselves across. So therefore, it's natural that for someone else to take on your child,
They're gonna behave
the
the same.
relationship is better.
What?
So
So that's, I guess, maybe it applies the same. Oh, the screen
Sorry.
behind.
Yes, that is you.
Maybe it applies to parents as well. So, you know, you're less patient with your child because you feel like you don't have to hide anything.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well,
That's a good turnaround
Right?
on that.
Same thing.
Jamie, thank you
Yes.
so much for joining us. And Renee, thank you for your little cameo as well.
Yay!
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you sharing everything. We're going to pop off for a short break on this Trending Tuesday, though.
When we come back, we've got lots more action coming your way. Thanks for sticking with us here on The Morning Show with Kelly and Barbara.
Look, in no way can we compare ourselves to healthcare workers, to those hitting the streets, keeping people safe, but I think we serve a different purpose.
I hope that people can take away a fun new fact or something to help their physical or mental development at this point in time.
Regardless of which industry you're from, we all face the same challenges. If all of us were to stay united and persevere till the end, I'm very sure we'll overcome the whole thing together.
What we as entertainers are trying to do is to sound out to as much people as possible that there is every possibility to move to the next phase of the future with positivity in mind.
We have a much leaner team than any other production that I've worked on. We're doing a lot with very little resources to ensure that we adhere to all of the rules and regulations. I feel like we're serving the needs of Singaporeans currently at home. We are entertaining them, we're giving them ideas, and we're trying to bring the outside world inside. That's something that we feel like the Singaporeans need, and if we don't do it, then who will?
I bet we all miss driving on the MRT.
Yes, totally miss it. And well, do you miss that component of it? The squeezing and everything.
That was Jalan to the West, done none other than Isi, who's joining us in studio. Isi,
Hi, everyone.
I absolutely love watching Jalan to the West.
Thank you so much.
If you go and check it out on Facebook, the full thing is up there. That was just a short snippet. It was brilliant. But let's introduce our next guest proper. You may have seen him on Kin. You'll also know that he's got very famous parents, Edmund Chen's son. But we'll leave your parents' glory out of this, shall
Right,
we?
thank
We'll
you.
focus on you and all the
sweet.
brilliance that you have. I mean, it's been a while since you did Jalan to the West. How long ago was that?
I think it was 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
been
But
3
it did take you a
years.
very long time to do it.
It took me 1.5 years actually.
Wow.
Frame by frame. So the animator's job is not easy. You know, we have motion graphics now these days.
Yep.
But for traditional animations, we draw like frame by frame. And it's 24 drawings per second, along with the lines, the coloring, lighting, shadow, and then back to post-productions.
Wow.
So yeah, took a while.
So let's just explore the two different areas of your life at this point in time. You've
Sure.
got the stuff that you do with Kin and with MediaCorp and all your acting and
Yeah.
the drama stuff that you do there. And then you also have this animation, sketching, drawing, illustration side of you. And that's
Yes.
where you flex your creative muscle, really, isn't it?
Quite, yes, true. So I've been with MediaCorp for almost 2 years now. So I've done mostly Channel 8 dramas.
Yep.
More than 1 million last year. I think 2 to 3 dramas last year. And this year is mostly on Kin.
Yep.
But with this lockdown, I think it's a bit more challenging to do filming right now.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
Carla in a couple of weeks ago as well, and she was talking about how everything's halted and you guys
Yeah.
have been stuck at home.
Yes.
How is COVID treating you? How's Circuit Breaker treating you?
I think it's a good, refreshing moment actually. I think for me, I decided to explore more on like whatever I can do at home. So during this period, I actually started cooking more at home. Realized that my sister is an excellent chef.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom actually started a healthy lifestyle. My dad is also flexing his creative juices. And then I think it's a good opportunity for us to actually self-reflect. Yeah, so I ended up doing more drawings, as you can see.
And tutorials as well.
Tutorials.
Now, before we get into your tutorials, joining up and teaming up with your dad is something that you've done before. You guys actually did a book together, didn't you?
We did. He did a book, so he's more of a book writer, children's book writer actually. And last year, he came out with a book called My Little Red Dot.
Yep.
And then following that, I was like, Dad, you know what? Why don't you give me this IP? Let me try making it into an animated film.
Yep.
So we did release it last year or so, and it was quite a journey. You know, the boss at home, and then and he'd be like 12 a.m. Son, can you just change this right now? I'm like, Dad, I'm sleeping, and then we had to do it. So it is quite stressful working with a boss at home.
Yep.
But yeah.
And this book is actually going to be made available. It's part of the whole NE, so National Education
Yes,
stuff. So
yes.
actually it's going to be made available to all the kindergartners as well in Singapore, which is pretty cool. My daughter's already got a copy.
Yes.
She's already got a copy. She loves reading it. So it's really nice to see, though, you exploring like a different path.
Definitely.
As well. So
It's
let's talk a little bit about the tutorials, because as Barbara has already explored, art therapy is a big thing. We just heard Jamie Teo and how she flexes her creative muscle by painting on her murals at home. She does large scale paintings as well, but you tend to prefer sketching over every other medium.
Yeah, I prefer sketching. Most importantly is because I picked up this habit back then during university days. And one thing my professor said was like, you know, where's my office? He's like, everywhere. And that really was quite eye-opening, because everything is a resource. Everything you see can be used.
And is that the inspiration behind C draws?
Yes, it kind of is actually, because I was like so stuck at home and I was looking out and I was like, those flowers are nice. Why not draw flowers?
Yep.
So,
you actually did a Mother's Day tutorial for flowers as well, didn't you?
I did.
It's quite interesting just to see how you're drawing inspiration from the things around you, especially when you aren't actually allowed out of the house.
So why not create it at home? So my dad always tells me, son, why wait when you can create? And I think that really stuck to me all this while.
Okay.
So whenever I'm stuck, nothing to do, the best thing is to really create something out of nothing.
Can we take a look at some of your sketches?
Sure,
you brought some of your stuff along with you, haven't you?
I
so
did.
let's just take a peek into his sketchbook.
You can take this one.
Okay, I'll take this
Flip
one.
around.
So we'll have a flip through. And
Here's the one I have with you.
wow.
This is the one we did in the Philippines.
In the Philippines. So last year we traveled to the Philippines together to go and cover the SEA Games, and that was a lot of fun. This was our broadcast center, which when the typhoon hit was like drowned in plastic to make sure that all our equipment was kept safe. Some of the stuff from this was at the air base in Clark.
Yep, it is.
As well, which was kind of cool. The stadium as well, the aquatic stadium.
Let's draw more trees and everything. So I like drawing nature.
Very, very beautiful. What have you got over on that
This
side?
side is more of my trip to Japan. So actually, whenever I could see, whatever I could do, I just
Just over on this side.
this one here.
Yep.
All right, here it is. Yeah. So some of these drawings here, calligraphy. So mostly observation.
Very, very nice. Okay, so for those of them at home, for everyone watching at the moment, if you're looking at starting to sketch, what sort of tools do we need? I mean, I have a pen.
I think that's all you need.
That's all you need?
That's all you need. Pen, pencil, and eraser just in case.
Okay.
And there you have it. Pretty much that's it. I didn't even bring my eraser. Oh lord. Oh, there it is.
Okay, so
Okay.
so all my swanky color pen, because I do have a few like brush pens and stuff like that. So I thought I'd bring those along, but I'm not going to need those.
I don't think you do.
Okay, all right. So all we need is a pen. Some basic techniques then.
Basic techniques. Okay, I think we can break it down into simple lines.
Yep.
I think your sister did share with us early on about how you can draw everything in a single line.
Yes.
So I think everything starts with dots, lines, and planes. So I think if you have that down, you can pretty much draw anything.
Dots, lines, and planes. Then you can. Okay, all right.
Is
So
it too abstract?
Barbara has kindly set us a little bit of a challenge to do.
Did she?
Over here, she has prepared some subjects for us. So we're going to draw out one each. Is that right, May? We'll draw one of these. We'll pick one of these out. Oh, just one. One topic, then we both have to do the same topic. And you decided to want to make it more fun. So we're
Yes.
going to use our non-dominant hand.
hands.
And we're going to have 1 minute to try and see if we can sketch whatever it is we pull out. Because you are our guest, there you go. You can pull out our
Really?
topic. Yes,
okay,
go on.
Okay, let me just do it. Let's hope something easy. Okay, what's
Fingers
this?
crossed. I don't think anything's going to be easy. Barbara's never going to be one to...
Cactus.
A cactus.
Pretty okay.
Right, okay. Yeah, okay.
Good.
A cactus. We're going to have 60 seconds to draw our best cactus with our non-dominant hand. I'm a right-hander. EC, you
I'm
are
a right-hander.
also a right-hander, so
Yeah.
we're both going to be drawing with
This
our
is
left
going to be
hand.
disastrous, to be honest. I've never really done this before.
Okay.
All right, now?
I have a pen. We're ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm going to go with a...
Gosh, how do you even draw a straight line with this?
Basic cactus. Oh, Jesus. I can't.
I can't draw my left hand.
I feel...
So one thing to share with everybody, you know, sometimes when we draw, we have too much expectations of what we want it to look like. But I think it's important to just have fun, you know?
This is going terribly. It looks like a 3.
I don't even know what I'm drawing, to be honest. I think I might even draw it nicer.
He's really good. Guys, like, we're 30 seconds in. Crap.
All right, we're gone.
Wait, I can't swear.
At least you have a silhouette, right? I don't even have my silhouette. I'm struggling. Struggling
This
so
is
hard
so
right now. I'm struggling so hard. I'm regretting my challenge.
Yeah, I'm like, whose idea was it to, like, have... Oh, 10 seconds. Oh. I need more texture. How's he do? 5 seconds.
No, I think I'm doing horribly.
3, 1, and stop.
What do you have? Oh my God. Hey, at least yours looks like a cactus. I don't know what am I drawing, to be honest.
Okay, Barbara's given us her attempt.
This is...
Oh my.
It's quite disastrous, to be honest.
It looks like a kitchen mitt.
At least hers looks like something. I don't know why. What is mine? Mine's the office cactus, you know.
Yeah, a little succulent.
Yeah.
I've gone for the desert cactus.
Yours is nice.
Okay, you can't.
At least I can recognize yours.
Yeah. Okay. Let me try and see if I can. Yeah. Okay.
All
Tilt
right.
it down a little bit, EC.
All right, this way.
I'm trying to see if I can pull it out for you guys. But yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. This is not the best display of art skills, but have fun.
I tell you what. We will post a picture of these, and then maybe you guys can comment on Facebook a little bit later on and tell us which one you think deserves to win our challenge. Barbara's kitchen mitt, my 3-fingered
Oh, this
hand,
weird lump.
or EC's office lump. We're going to go for a short break. When we come back, we're breaking it down here on The Morning Show with Kelly and Barbara. EC, thank you so much for joining with us. It was a lot of fun. If you have any questions, go and check out Chen EC on Instagram for all those tutorials as well. See draws. Remember the name. We'll be right back after this break.
Look, in no way can we compare ourselves to healthcare workers, to those hitting the streets, keeping people safe, but I think we serve a different purpose.
I hope that people can take away a fun new fact or something to help their physical or mental development at this point in time.
Regardless of which industry you're from, we all face the same challenges. If all of us were to stay united and persevere till the end, I'm very sure we'll overcome the whole thing together.
What we as entertainers are trying to do is to sound out to as much people as possible that there is every possibility to move to the next phase of the future with positivity in mind.
We have a much leaner team than any other production that I've worked on. We're doing a lot with very little resources to ensure that we adhere to all of the rules and regulations. I feel like we're serving the needs of Singaporeans currently at home. We are entertaining them, we're giving them ideas, and we're trying to bring the outside world inside. That's something that we feel like the Singaporeans need, and if we don't do it, then who will?
I think my oven mitt was great, by the way. It is a very accurate representation of a cactus.
Sure.
Welcome back to the morning show with Kelly and Barbara. Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
What's up? We hope you're having a great trending Tuesday so far. Coming up next, we've got Kenneth with...
It down.
There we go.
I've been working on it. Today we are breaking down the pistol squat, which is possibly one of the hardest things to do. So any regression that is possible, I will probably need. But let's take a look at how Kenneth breaks down the movement for us.
Okay, so welcome to Break It Down. Okay, so I'm Kenneth. Okay, I'm from Common Ground. Okay, so basically we are a calisthenics-based bodyweight exercise company. Okay, so today what I'm going to bring you through is a pistol squat. So pistol squat basically is a progression from a normal squat, basically going down with one leg, so a lot of unilateral strength again on this one. So I'm going to give you an example of what a pistol squat is. Okay, so we're going to go down basically with one leg, all the way down. You're going to push all the way up. Okay, so not an easy exercise, but you can always work your way up from different exercises into a pistol squat. So I'll take you through on how to get that. Okay, so first of all, if you notice when I'm going down, basically I have to work a lot on my ankle mobility because I'm dropping down really low on this, and pushing all the way up. Okay, so what you can do is basically go onto a step, onto a platform basically. Okay, you can work on your mobility on this one. Okay, basically you can stretch your ankles out this way. So make sure it's an elevated platform. Okay, you can push all the way forward, all the way back. Okay, make sure lean forward as far as you can. Okay, and if you have a really high platform, that's good. Okay, it's gonna stretch out your ankle mobility a lot more on that one. So you can go left to right. Okay, just simple stretches on that. It's basically gonna stretch out your calves, your ankle, before you go into that exercise. Okay, so what you can do, progressing on from there, you can always go into a seated pistol squat, so single leg squats. So you're gonna lift your leg up. Okay, what you're gonna do, you're gonna find a seat, or chair. Okay, if you don't have a chair that's low enough, you can always go a bit higher as well. Okay, depends on your range of motion and also your strength. You can always sit all the way down, and push yourself all the way up. Okay, so basically that exercise is gonna teach you, how to push off on one leg. Okay, you can change sides as well. Down on your left, push all the way up. Okay, so that's really good. Make sure keep your legs straight as you go down. Lean forward slightly. Okay, this is going to help you balance. You can have your arms right in front of you as well. You're going to push all the way up. Okay, so once you're more comfortable with that, we can step off. Step away. From the chair. You go into a single leg squat. So basically, legs now behind you. You're going to go down into that squat. Knees down on the ground. So working on that single leg as well. You're going to push yourself all the way up. So down. Knees on the ground, push yourself all the way up. So you can hit a couple reps on each side. Make sure always work on both legs. Try to strengthen out both sides as well. Down on the ground, and push yourself all the way up. Okay, so that's a really good exercise. Once you get comfortable with that, okay, working single legs, you can already start going into a pistol squat. But what you can do, okay, is to maybe bring a chair in. Okay, let me bring a chair in. Okay, something that you can basically grab onto. Okay, you can always go down. Okay, hands on the bench. You're gonna drop down into that pistol. Okay, make sure something that's stable you can pull yourself up from. Okay, if you can't drop that low, okay, you can always go into a 90 degree or as low as you're comfortable with. Okay, and pull yourself and push up with the legs. Okay, so again, down, all the way up. Okay, make sure always try to change legs. Okay, switch to the other side. Okay, hands, okay, on the chair or anything that you can hold on to at home. Okay, all the way down. You're gonna pull yourself all the way up. So make sure as you go down, lean forward slightly, hands right in front of you. Okay, that's gonna counterbalance. Okay, basically when you go down, all the way up and pull. Okay, so that's a really good exercise. Make sure work both sides again. Okay, make sure you do the exercise till you're comfortable, and make sure that, okay, do not rush yourself into the next progression. Okay, once you're comfortable with that, then move on to the next one. So last bit, of course, okay, you can go into your normal pistol squats. Okay, just drop all the way down. Okay, make sure you see how notice how much I'm leaning forward as well. Okay, and pull yourself all the way up. Okay, so make sure work on those ankle mobility, your hip mobility. Okay, then start with your pistol squat progressions and exercises. Okay, again, quality reps, guys. Do not rush through the motion. Okay, make sure, be comfortable with the movement, be comfortable, okay, with your mobility and flexibility before, okay, before you attempt these exercises. Okay, do not get injured on these exercises. Okay, it's not the easiest, but keep going at it. Okay, I'm sure you guys can get it. Okay, with enough effort put in to each exercise. All right, so that's the pistol squat. Okay, those of you who are tuning in at home, okay, make sure follow us on Get Active TV. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, and back to Kelly and Barbara.
Thanks so much, Kenneth. He said, don't injure yourself, Barbara.
Way easier with heels on, just saying.
Really? Is it?
Yeah, because you've already got the height.
Oh, I guess you've already got your toes up.
Less on the hip flexors.
I see, but make sure you're not doing it with stilettos if you're trying it at home.
Let's just not do it with heels at all.
Yeah, maybe good supportive sports shoes. Speaking of good support, we've got some great people coming in to support the show tomorrow.
That's right. Tiff No Chill Teo is going to be in studio with us. She is a professional MMA fighter. She had her most recent fight not too long ago. This was when one champion had a closed door event.
Oh.
Yeah, because, you know, obviously
no
COVID,
crowds and
no crowd.
Yep.
And I think it was really interesting for them as fighters, because usually when they do the walkout, they kind of feed off that energy from the crowd. And we all wondered, were the organizers going to put fake cheers in?
It's just like,
because they blacked out the stadium so that they couldn't see him.
You're awesome.
They blacked out the stadium so that they couldn't see that there weren't people there. But yeah, it was a good fight, and she came out with the win, which was great. So it's going to be exciting to talk to her tomorrow and just get a little picture of how wacky BJJ and mixing all the different martial arts it gets.
Martial arts?
Martial arts. You're going to be doing that stretch, by the way.
Martial arts. Is that because you're still high from your sketch?
Yeah.
Yeah, your little kitchen mitt. Anyway, we've also got Benjamin Ken coming in because it is Wacky Wednesday, and if you haven't already seen some of his TikToks, he probably fits the definition of wacky right now. Super excited to chat with him. And Kaitanya Tan is going to be joining us. She's been all sorts of active at the moment, hasn't she?
Her Instagram handle is Kate of All Traits.
Yes,
and I think that's
really
pretty accurate. She's like doing a bit of everything. She's got like her illustration videos. She's got her food and recipes, her workout stuff. So she's pretty much got it all covered.
She is doing all traits. And of course, we will be back with you 10 a.m. tomorrow. Make sure you stick around with us here on Get Active TV. We will be in your house with Mr. Raj Kumar at 12 o'clock. Plus, plenty more action coming throughout the course of the day as well. If you're looking for some food inspiration, watch your cooking with Ben Logan later on.
And not forgetting, please comment and tell us, do you prefer guac or nachos.
on Taco Tuesday.
And don't tell me it's nacho business.
Oh dear, the bad jokes are coming out.
But you might walk away with a free meal from Papi's Tacos.
That's right. So make sure you comment guac or nachos on our feed, and also make sure that you like and share the morning show on your personal pages as well. With that though, we are done and dusted for today. Hopefully you have a fabulous Tuesday ahead. If you're looking for workout inspiration, make sure you join us again at 3 p.m. as well for more stuff coming your way.
That's right. In the meantime, stay at home. Oh, sorry. Stay safe. She always does this closing line. She looked at me as if it was my turn to do it. All right. Let's try that again from the top. In the meantime, stay strong, stay safe, and stay at home.